This is English Classics Auto Repair, back with the Maverick that we're about to check the compression on it. We did warm up that motor. So what are we doing next?
What we're doing next is go ahead and pull these spark plug wires off. They're already marked 1 through 6, so it won't get them confused. It'll be the easiest way to put them back on instead of having to reset the time. Them all loose.
Get some light back there.
These are actually really good motors. Straight 6s, they're really strong little motors. Very dependable. But if you don't rebuild them right, that's what happens. You gotta go check your compression. Had another this part came to me from another shop, and they don't do carbureted motors, so this is the kind of problem we're having now. I believe every time I actually rebuild a motor, I actually make sure the oil is actually up on top of the lifters before we even crank it, just in case you scar the cylinder wall or mess up any pistons or piston rings. It's very important that you prime this motor before you crank it up whenever it's been rebuilt or been sitting for a long time.
So it's not like a fuel injected motor. It has a different process for breaking them in.
Yeah, this is not a roller motor.
And what's the difference between these carbureted motors and the new roller motors?
Roller motor has roller cam and roller lifters. This one here doesn't. It's all hydraulic. Hydraulic or flat tap. So what we do is just put this in here, just tighten it up. The ignition's off. So what I'm going to do is hit the solenoid. You're going to keep turning it until that needle stops. Okay. Got 120.
And that's your first cylinder?
That's good.
Okay.
That's what you want.
So that's good news. So you just do that one cylinder at a time?
That's right. One cylinder at a time. Take this one. Same thing.
Let's go back for that one. What do we got?
It's actually 140.
Is there such thing as being too much compression?
No.
So it's still okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you're wanting right there.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
And that just twists right in?
Just twist right in. You don't have to have it real tight, just real snug. Time I get it on here. So far, so good.
What's that one read?
Same thing. About 135. this one here too. Same thing. Last one. If this ain't it, it's the timing. Timing marks off.
It's always better to check your compression first.
Yeah, because there's no money into it. Oh, it's just
It's not going to
time.
cost you anything to check your compression.
Like that.
Not quite 100, but it's still over 80 on that last one.
Yeah. What was it?
Oh, maybe I can't see it from here.
Like
120, right?
That's 130. I was making sure.
The camera, it looks like 100. So we look like we're good on all of the compression.
We're good.
All right. So I hope this was a little bit helpful for those of you that want to give it a try at home. If you're not that brave, you can still give us a call, 281-601-2713. Thanks. So what are we doing next on here?
We're doing next is actually checking the spark. If I got a blue spark, it means I'm getting plenty of fire. If I get a yellow spark, then I'm not getting the ignition I need to get this thing running right. But like I said, I replaced everything, so there shouldn't be no reason why I'm not getting blue spark. But we're gonna just make sure.
So you're going to connect all the wires but one?
But one, yeah. It might crank up, but it'll let me know. Number one, let me know if it's firing or not. So it might crank up. So I'm gonna have you in the car trying to go ahead and crank it up while I look at the spark plug and see how is it firing. See, since I marked my wires, it's a lot easier to know which one's what. Number 3. Should be number 4. Number 5. Number 6. So I did them in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And so you just leave this one off.
Yeah, leave this one off. Take this one here out.
And then I'll
Hook
turn
up
it
to
on.
here. I'll put it right there.
And you'll check if it's blue. Okay, so we checked the spark, and the spark is good. It has good compression, so there's nothing wrong internally with the motor, right?
Right. I believe it's going to be the timing now.
Okay.
The timing marks aren't set right.
So these are very temperamental. So if that timing is not set just right, you're going to idle high?
No, it'll idle rough.
It'll idle rough?
Right.
Okay.
Really rough.
All right.
So it's
So-
not that bad, but it has a little bit of rough idle.
And to change the timing out, you have to take
The whole front of the motor part right here.
all of that
To get
out
that, yeah.
up front.
And
So,
it's actually a chain instead of gears.
okay, so it's a timing change.
Yeah, I would have stuck gears on it instead of that chain.
Okay, well, we'll let the mechanic know and what our recommendations are. Thanks.